Hey everybody, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. And today we're talking about how did Northwest Arkansas build a $1 billion biking industry in just a couple of years. So let's talk about that. But before we begin, if you'd like and share this video with a friend or family, that would make the world of difference. I try to produce as much content as humanly possible about Northwest Arkansas, obviously. So liking and also sharing, just make sure that everyone can live, work, and play all in NWA. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Also, if you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is. It's literally a starter pack full of all the cool things in Northwest Arkansas. What's going on in downtown Bentonville? What's going on with the schools? What's going on with the hospitals? All the cool things in Fayetteville. All the cool things happen in Northwest Arkansas. Like literally, it's full of package of, again, all the cool things in Northwest Arkansas, shipped right to your home. So enter your name and address below. Where can I ship this package to? Literally goes right to your home. Enter your name and address below and make sure you get that package shipped to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool in my opinion. And, I know what you're thinking. It is my favorite four-letter F word. Free! So enter your information below and make sure they get the package shipped to you right away. All right, so today we're talking about how did Northwest Arkansas actually make a $1 billion industry in the last couple of years, centered around biking and outdoor recreation. Side note, Arkansas is one of the first actual few states to actually hire its own person to manage outdoor recreation because it is a multi-billion-dollar industry in all of Arkansas. It is obviously starting to push against, obviously compete against Colorado and other bigger states as well. But Northwest Arkansas definitely takes the cake when it comes to outdoor recreation overall. Northwest Arkansas has actually created $1 billion industry about biking. And the first thing that what I mentioned before is because of tourism. I cannot tell you enough, and you might be watching this right now. There are so many people that come to Northwest Arkansas in general to bike, to hike, to outdoor recreation, the whole thing. But specifically around biking because they built a $1 billion biking industry right here. And so tourism is such a big deal. They make the trail systems, all the jumps, all the cool things, all the interactions, the coffee shops, the food places, all the restaurants built around outdoor recreation, around biking. And so that is just the first thing, is that people across America have obviously caught on to the fact that Bentonville, Northwest Arkansas is the hub for all things mountain biking. It is the mountain biking capital of the world. The U.S. pro teams practice here when they go to championships. We have the U.S. Obviously cyclocross come here. All the championships happen here. So again, so much tourism comes to Northwest Arkansas for biking. And not only is it America, but it's worldwide because obviously a lot of people travel from across, like you're thinking, what? Arkansas? But people travel across the world to come here and bike for practice for cyclocross, for practice for mountain biking, because it's just that area for that. So tourism is one of the big pushes for the $1 billion industry here in Northwest Arkansas. And the second thing that actually adds to the $1 billion biking industry here in Northwest Arkansas is retail. So much around Northwest Arkansas is focused around outdoor recreation, also biking, around that industry in general. Because we have tourism, we have retail, and we'll talk about the other ones in a minute. But retail is such a big deal because we have bikes, we have repair shops, we have all sorts of different, obviously, people giving tours of the area itself. So we have so many different things when it comes to biking, outdoor recreation, and it really is focused around that. And so when you have so many people buying things, trying things out, doing things, getting tours, going across all Northwest Arkansas, whether it's helmets or bikes, or obviously like all the different things that come with it, accessories. So it's one of those things where retail is heavily focused on that because it is a massive deal around here, biking and just outdoor recreation in general. And so that's definitely a key piece of the huge industry here in biking in Northwest Arkansas. Whoa, before we jump on to the next point, I have something brand new called Instant Home Updates. So maybe you're looking to move down to Northwest Arkansas and using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, Redfin. Notifications, way too slow. You're way too slow notifications. That's why I made something called Instant Home Updates. It sounds exactly what it is. It's literally Instant Home Updates. So enter your information below: name, square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms. Where do you want to move to in Northwest Arkansas? Where do you want to go? Let me know. Add all the information below, and I'll make sure you don't miss a single notification when it comes for homes for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. Also, side note, every single Friday I send an email out just kind of talking about all the cool things Northwest Arkansas. What's going on in downtown Fayetteville? What's going on in downtown Bentonville? What's going on in downtown Springdale, Rogers, the whole thing. What's going on in Pinnacle? What new businesses are moving here? What new $1 billion industry is being built out in Northwest Arkansas? There are so many things. Sign up with your name and email below. I send that email out just every single Friday, so I kind of keep you updated with all the cool things Northwest Arkansas. But side note, you will get a little fear of missing out, little FOMO, so to speak. But I promise you'll be the most informed person eventually when you make your way down to Northwest Arkansas. And so number 3, this is where it gets a little more fun and a little more spicy, so to speak. Because obviously we know tourism, that's number 1. We know obviously retail, that's number 2. But manufacturing bikes and outdoor recreation stuff here in Northwest Arkansas, massive deal. There are so many shops, HQs here, creating bikes, creating outdoor recreation stuff, or creating all sorts of different stuff when it comes to Northwest Arkansas specifically, that it's wild. Like, and it may not just be specific bike companies, but we have people that do our accessories, we have pedals, we have all the different contraptions when it comes to biking, chains, all this shocks, the whole thing. There are so many companies that have moved their headquarters here to manufacture, because if you're going to, let's say, start a new new company for an accessory, where would you want to be? Where would you want to put your business? The answer is the headquarters, the HQ of mountain biking in the world, Bentonville. And so there are so many companies that moved to Rogers and Bentonville and Centerton and Fayetteville that actually manufacture parts for bikes. And so the manufacturing side of Northwest Arkansas is a big factor when it comes to the billion-dollar industry of biking here in NWA. And number 4, this is just a dovetail again off manufacturing, but we have infrastructure. This is the wild part of all of Northwest Arkansas. There is a whole industry built called trail building here in Northwest Arkansas. So if you wanted to build trails across America, they'd have to fly, from Colorado, from other places. There's just not many companies that exist in America for trail building. Not only because it's kind of new, but it's also, you have to have the infrastructure, the actual money to actually support it. And a lot of places don't have that because it's because it's expensive. There's such a science to it. There's actually degrees for it now. There's a whole different subset of thinking and designing and input into trail building. And Northwest Arkansas houses so many trail building companies that they design amazing trails from Northwest Arkansas, but then are hired to go outside of Northwest Arkansas to build other trails. So it's funny that in Northwest Arkansas, we built so many trail building companies that have started from nothing, literally ground up. So I'm sure there's some sort of pun in there I'm missing, but ground up companies that have built out in Northwest Arkansas that now travel across America and the world building trails, but they're headquartered right here in Northwest Arkansas, and they build all the trails right here. So it's cool to see the infrastructure of trail systems being built right here and companies being built right here and then travel literally across the world to do exactly what we've done here. And number 5, and the last one about the billion-dollar, obviously, industry in Northwest Arkansas, relating to biking, of course. And that goes back to number 4, number 3, and this is the 5th one, and it's jobs. There are so many jobs around biking and the whole infrastructure of outdoor recreation in Northwest Arkansas because we have manufacturing, we have retail, we have obviously tourism, we have, when it comes to infrastructure, trail systems, just those alone house so many thousands of jobs in Northwest Arkansas because it's obvious that it's such a focused area around here. But as the area grows with more trail systems and more people come into the area, more tourism, as the area grows just obviously size-wise, obviously more things are going to happen, which means more jobs. And just that section alone, forget about tech, forget about obviously manufacturing when it comes to other things, when it comes to logistics of Walmart, when it comes to Tyson, when it comes to JB Hunt, just biking. One thing, biking, $1 billion in Northwest Arkansas. That's how big of an impact it has, not only in Northwest Arkansas, but Arkansas, the state, and then also America. So it's wild to think that just this one little area creates so much interesting, obviously, money being passed around from all the different things that we can support, obviously, thousands of jobs just around one specific sector of area. And it's really cool to be part of that and actually see so many people have jobs in the area based around that one only section. So it's really cool. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you are thinking about coming down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3-day itinerary link below. Maybe you're a venturer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, whatever it is, there's a 3-day itinerary link down below for you. So go ahead and download it and use it when you get down here. Also, when you do come down here, I can give you the $10 tour so I can kind of show you around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some homes for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar would go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, let's see you next one.